A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control.
In particular, technology now enables the development and issuance of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. A CBDC is a new type of central bank liability issued in digital form. While various structures and technologies might be used, a CBDC could be designed for use by the general public.
So central bank digital currency is coming alive.
If I can make just quickly another point, because there was an earlier reference to CBDCs and the payment system. This is an incredible potential contribution of central banks, and you know, both of you know this well. You're the leaders in this area. We can make a much more efficient payment system if we're going to digital payments, a more efficient digital payment system, conscious of its carbon footprint in and of itself, but also how it can link the economies cross-border and be part of a bigger solution for a lower carbon trading system, cross-border system, fulfillment system, and that innovation, which to Christine's great credit and the European Central Bank's credit, is leading, is really an important component.
Now, in all our analysis on CBDC, in particular for the use of general use, we tend to establish the equivalence with cash, and there is a huge difference there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also, we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is. If an advanced economy issues a CBDC and somebody in a third country wants to use it, it will require the consent of the central bank of the residence of that person. Therefore, the degree of control will be far bigger. Now, this, I think, it's good news, because I think that it really provides the ground for us to think on how can we use CBDC to really obtain these higher objectives.
So just as a matter of curiosity, I'd like to ask this question to Jens Wiedemann as well. One of the things that came out of the BIS's survey, which is fascinating, is it's not clear whether it's even legal in many jurisdictions. I think half of the central bank survey said they weren't sure. Is it legal to create this kind of thing at the moment in either the US or Europe? Chairman Powell and then Jens Wiedemann?
You know, we would, that's a good question. We would not proceed with this without support from Congress. And I think that would ideally come in the form of an authorizing law, rather than us trying to interpret our law to enable this. So I think that's how we would look at it.
What about the situation in Europe? Is it legal in Europe?
I think by the time we will proceed with, or if we proceed with the central bank digital currency, you can be sure that the legal basis will be sound.